Fernande, first of all, the EMA saying today that this vaccine works against all variants that we know about of coronavirus. What can you tell us?
Well, that indeed is the good news, that this is the first vaccine that has been tested on the new variants that have been cropping up. The EMA has been looking at this on a rolling review basis. There was a huge trial of 44,000 people in Brazil, South Africa, and the United States. And South Africa is, of course, where that variant has cropped up. And the results show that it's even effective against that variant. Slightly less effective, only in the 50s percentage-wise, but still effective. And it's a 67% reduction in people that are hospitalized. So really effective there. And even 0% ending up on the intensive care unit. So very effective. And of course, it only needs one jab, which is great news because it means it's easier to get into people's arms. And it also does only need to be cooled in a fridge, which means pharmacies, GPs, they can administer this vaccine and you can keep it for up to 3 months. So these are all things that should facilitate the rollout over the next few weeks. And of course, it's been highly anticipated, and finally the green light is here.
Fernande, do we know at this stage when Europeans will actually be able to get hold of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine?
So first, the European Commission has to take this advice that the European Medicines Agency recommended today, and then they need to legalize it for use across the European Union. It's expected the Commission will do that in the next few days. And then it's just basically how fast it can be produced. The EU has ordered 200 million doses, 55 million of which should be delivered in the second quarter of this year already. Now, that comes, of course, after the United States, which approved the use of this Johnson & Johnson vaccine at the end of last month. They've ordered 100 million doses already. So the question is, can Johnson & Johnson supply basically what it has promised? The past few days have seen a bit of a spat about that, but the company has now said that yes, it aims to provide these 55 million doses to the EU as fast as possible, which means, the first jabs could be going into arms by as early as next week.
Fernande van Tets for us there in Amsterdam. Thank you very much indeed for bringing us up to speed.